A new whistleblower is exposing how the CIA tried to cover up the likely fact that COVID-19 was originated in the Wuhan lab. Shame on you, CIA. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. We got a freedom fighter in the form of a whistleblower from the CIA exposing how the CIA tried to manipulate and cover up with the COVID-19 investigation. Weird how the CIA would apparently be found to be hiding truth and telling lies. So checking this out on the Gateway Pundit, CIA whistleblower exposes agency's action to manipulate COVID-19 origin investigation and offers significant monetary incentive to discredit the Wuhan lab theory. And specifically, that's the CIA offering monetary incentive for its investigative team to conclude no lab origin. Okay. So it's probably not going to surprise you and I to have further evidence that this thing was created in a lab that Fauci definitely didn't have connection to through EcoHealth Alliance. Fauci definitely wasn't put in charge of advising Americans how to combat a disease that he created. So that kind of thing is not going to surprise you and I anymore. Yet I was kind of surprised that apparently the CIA had a hand in the cover-up, trying to cover the truth of this. It's like, well, I wouldn't expect the CIA to be doing honest work, but why is the CIA involved with trying to cover up the COVID origin? Don't we have enough corrupt agencies and people trying to tell us lies about that? Why is the CIA involved? Let's take a look at the story. A CIA whistleblower has stepped forward claiming the CIA manipulated the investigation into the origins of COVID-19. According to letters from House Coronavirus Subcommittee Chairman Brad Wenstrup and House Intelligence Committee Chairman Mike Turner, the CIA offered significant monetary incentives to officials to shift their findings. I love that kind of science. Here's the science. We're going to give you a lot of money to find what we want you to find. Science. The Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic and the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence have received new and concerning whistleblower testimony regarding the agency's investigation into the origins of COVID-19. And apparently a credible whistleblower. A multi-decade senior-level current agency officer has come forward to provide information to the committees regarding the agency's analysis into the origins of COVID-19. The CIA assigned seven officers to a specialized discovery team to investigate the origin of COVID-19. Yeah, this is definitely looking to investigate the origins of it. Here's money to not find that, but find this. According to the high-ranking whistleblower within the CIA, the agency offered significant monetary incentives to officials on the COVID-19 investigative team to alter their positions on the virus's origin. Significant monetary incentive to alter their positions on the origins. Initially, 6 of the 7 members of the discovery team were leaning towards a low-confidence assessment that the virus likely originated in a Wuhan laboratory. Who would have thought? And the whistleblower further contends that to come to the eventual public determination of uncertainty, the other 6 members were given a significant monetary incentive to change their position. So apparently, 6 of the 7 members on the investigative team were initially leaning towards a low confidence assessment that it probably came from the Wuhan lab, and then enter the significant monetary incentives, and then those other 6 members changed their findings to a different position. Okay. And the plot thickens like a Pfizer blood clot. This new revelation confirms the allegations by former EcoHealth Vice President and whistleblower Andrew Huff that the U.S. government is trying to cover up the origins of COVID-19 because Dr. Fauci and the US were funding the Wuhan lab's gain-of-function research. So now we start getting curious about this question. Why was the CIA lying? Why were they manipulating people? Why were they giving people monetary bribes to alter their scientific findings to a position other than came from a lab? So this starts to tickle that curiosity. Let's just live in a world where we let reality be real for a second. Dr. Fauci, he gave money to EcoHealth Alliance to give to the Wuhan lab for gain-of-function research. So that's Dr. Fauci giving money to the Wuhan lab for gain-of-function research. Just have a middleman in the middle so, we can create a barrier of protection. Then poop hits the fan. Instead of Fauci kind of being found out for who and what he is, even though I think we already know that, Fauci's a high-level dude in the US government. So is it possible he called up a couple buddies at the CIA and said, you know what, guys? I could be in a little bit of trouble, and I don't want to be in any trouble. So, buddies at the CIA, do you have any interest in launching an investigation and finding that the virus did not come from the lab? Do you want to do me that solid? I mean, find the science, look for the science, but here's the science we want you to find. And if you need to pay the investigators to find that science, please do it. I don't know. Those are just questions being asked. That's initially how it would make sense that the CIA, why are they investigating viral origins? Seems like it's out of their scope. I could be wrong on that, but they're certainly devious. Kill Kennedy and don't find that lab. That's okay. But that's my initial thought on how and why they would be involved. Going back to Dr. Fauci, him wanting to cover his own tracks, get a little help from my friends at the CIA. That could be, I don't know. I'm just asking questions here. But this new whistleblower testimony is very intriguing. It's thickening the plot of the criminal weave that's associated with this whole gain-of-function crapdemic that we had. So we're going to see what happens with this. Does the CIA get in trouble? By who? CIA is not going to get in trouble. But is the public going to gain more awareness about the CIA's devious stuff? Is the public going to have more awareness about Dr. Fauci's devious stuff? I think so. I think that's probably the best we can hope for. That's the best that's going to come from this whistleblower from the CIA saying that the CIA gave significant monetary incentives for its investigative team to conclude the virus didn't come from a lab. Maybe all to help Fauci. I don't know. But man, I would dare say we have some corrupt entities allegedly running our country. CIA, I don't trust them. Fauci, I don't trust them. FBI, I don't trust them. And this whistleblower testimony is just more incentive, more evidence of why these agencies aren't trustworthy, why they don't deserve our trust. So I'll be following this story, seeing what happens. But for now, this is the breaking news on the CIA and their manipulation and corruption and cover-up of their investigative findings of the COVID-19 origin, the Wuhan lab. Thank you, Fauci. We didn't find anything. With that said, my freedom-loving friend, appreciate you watching. I'll look forward to seeing you on our next video. But before that, I want to tell you about something. I don't know about you, but I'm someone who likes to take control of my health. And one of the prime ways I look to do that is with high quality CBD. There's no question about it. CBD has helped a lot of people overcome a lot of different challenges while boosting their vitality. But here's the problem. Getting high quality, pure potent CBD can be an issue. That's why I developed Awaken CBD. To help people feel and function their best, I wanted to bring the best, highest quality, most potent, pure CBD to the market possible. And that's exactly what we've done. We've got both full spectrum and broad spectrum CBD oil. And my favorite, most delicious way to get my CBD is with the full spectrum gummies and sleep gummies. And if you're like me, where you a little too occasionally develop aches and pains, we also got you covered there with the topicals. If you want to start upgrading your health with the best, most high potency, purest CBD on the market, I would love it if you checked out Awaken CBD at awakencbd.com.